guys, so I am in the middle of packing for Mexico. I thought I would take a little bit of a break. My room looks like a tornado went through it, so that is why I'm filming in my living room right now. And I wanted to go through some of my travel makeup items. This bad boy is my travel makeup bag. This is the Lululemon Mind Body Kit, and it's quite sizable makeup bag for traveling, but I always manage to fill it every time I go on vacation. So there's that. Let's crack open this bad boy. So the reason I really like this is because the top is like there's a wire in it, so it stays open on the counter wherever you're going, which is great because you're not like worrying about it falling over. You know, you can see everything really well inside, and this is what it looks like inside. You can see I have a lot of goodies packed in here. There are two separate pouches, I guess, in here, and one is larger and I keep some loose items in there, and then another one is smaller, which is where I keep all of my eye brushes, and then, you know, the rest of the stuff is just loose in here, and there's another zipper compartment at the back. So let me go through just what's in the, you know, open area now. So first are my foundations, and a great tip when you're going on vacation is if you get these little sample plastic containers from Sephora, keep them. I always put my foundations in these when I'm taking a short trip because you don't need that whole bottle of foundation, and this is really going to save you a lot of space in your makeup bag. So I'm just taking two. I have Armani Luminous Silk, which is beautiful on camera, and I'm going for my boyfriend's friend's wedding. So that will be perfect for photography, you know, nights out where pictures are gonna be taken, things like that. And then I have the Tarte Amazonian Clay 12-hour, 15-hour, lots of hours foundation. And that's great because it has SPF and it is very long wearing. So I just decided to bring those two on this trip. So go to your Sephora, get some samples, use these babies. I have my Hourglass Ambient Lighting palette, and this is great because there are three colors in this palette, so you get a lot of bang for your packing buck. The Radiant, is that Radiant Light? Dim Light, whatever this one is a little bit darker than my skin tone, so if I do happen to get a tan and not just a sunburn, it'll darken my skin a little bit to match the rest of my body, which will be great. And then I have a small Z palette, which I keep some of my most used powders. So I have the Anastasia Banana Powder in here and MAC Emphasize, and then I just have two Makeup Geek eyeshadows right here in colors that I thought maybe I would want to use on the trip. And then I have MAC Shroom, which is great for a highlighter, and I actually brought it to use as a highlighter on this trip because it's very tiny and doesn't take up a lot of space. And I just have another Oliver face powder. This is what I use if I don't want to, you know, make my face a little bit darker. This is the just NARS Translucent Crystal Setting Powder. I love this. I love you. And then I have just my blush palette from Lorac. This is the Unzip Blush Palette. I can do a lot with this, so that is why I decided to bring it. You get 4 colors, lots of different looks. Again, bang for your packing buck. And then I have the Tartelette eyeshadow, and I really wanted to bring this because I wanted to wear it on the day of the wedding. It has so many colors in it. I can use this for, you know, day to day, can go to evening, and with the other colors that I brought from Makeup Geek, it's gonna be perfect. And then I have my lashes. I'm bringing one pair from Velour. These are one of the custom lashes. I love these. This is my favorite custom lash. And then I just have some Ardell Wispies in case I want to throw on something easy, and the Ardell Individuals because you guys know I love individual lashes, and these are so easy to just throw on. And then in the bottom I have all of my face brushes. I'll just go through these pretty quickly. Sigma F80 and F86, Wayne Goss face brush, my Sigma under eye powder brush, the Kat Von D dual-ended brush. This is great to take when you're traveling because you get like 2 brushes for the space of 1 brush. And then my Tom Ford Cheek brush. That takes up the whole kind of middle part. And then there's one zipper pouch in the back, which I just keep my dual lash glue and some tweezers in there. That is it for the inside. And then just one of these small zipper pouches, and you can wash these. Actually, probably should wash these. I'm not going to go through all of these, but I keep all of my eye brushes in the little pouch, and I keep my brow brush in here as well. In the other pouch, I keep other loose makeup items that I don't want, you know, swimming around in the main compartment. And in here, I have my beauty blender. Need this for any makeup application. And then I have my Hourglass primer. I buy the travel size in this because, again, it takes up less space. You could use, you know, a different primer that you like and just put some in one of those containers like I talked about, and then you don't need to worry about buying a travel size. I have another eyeshadow in here. This is the Tom Ford Golden Mink eyeshadow. This is my favorite of all of the Tom Ford eyeshadows, and this is great because it has two kind of very neutral but a little bit satiny shades. So if I want to go all matte, I have the Tartelette. If I want some satin, I have this. And then I have just my mascara, Buxom. I have my brow gel because it's going to be most likely humid and hot, and these brow hairs are going to be going every which way, so definitely need that. I have my concealer. I like to bring a heavier full coverage concealer, which is why I brought the Lorac Perfection. And then I like to bring something a little bit lighter, which is why I bought Maybelline Age Rewind. So I can use these together. I can use them individually. And then I have another blush in here. This is Charlotte Tilbury Sex on Fire. This just is like so, I don't know, it's like a warm, you know, it's not even pink, it's just like a warm, beautiful color. I just feel like whenever I look at this, it makes me think of being somewhere tropical. So that's the only reason I brought this. Hopefully I'll use it. I'm gonna make it a point to use this because I brought it. And then I have just my Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Powder and my Brow Wiz to do my brows. And I have a variety of eyeliners. I have, nope, that's a lip liner, so I only have three. I have three eyeliners. I have a black, a brown, and my liquid liner. This is Ardency and Monster. This is Charlotte Tilbury Rock and Coal in Barbarella Brown. And this is my Tom Ford Holy Grail Eye Defining Pen. Love this. So this will, okay. These all together will let me do anything I want with eyeliner. They're so small, it's easy to bring all three. I probably don't need all three, but I do. I need all three. For lip products, I tried to keep it to a minimum. I tried to think about what looks I was going to do before I went. So I'm first bringing my Tom Ford Summer Fling lipstick. This is a limited edition, and this is my favorite Tom Ford lipstick that he did for last year's summer collection. I wear this all the time. This is a beautiful pink with just a little hint of shimmer in it. Love it. So then I also brought the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk Lip Cheat, which I have been obsessing over ever since I got it, and I brought the gloss in Portobello Girl. These will go together. You can wear the gloss on its own if it's just like a lazy makeup day to throw the gloss on and you're good to go. And then I brought the ColourPop Lippie Stick in Lumiere. I just got this the other day and I just thought I would bring it because it's a really pretty neutral pink mauve color, and I thought they would be perfect. That is all for my travel makeup bag. So big tips to remember. One, to utilize these little containers from samples to put your foundation and other items in. This is really going to save you a lot of space when you're packing because you don't need to bring your whole bottle of foundation, your whole bottle of primer when you're going away for just a short period of time. So really use this to save space. My other tip would be bring palettes. You can really fit a lot of eyeshadows into a small space if you're using an eyeshadow palette. And think about what looks you're going to be doing when you're on your trip. So if you're going to use mostly, you know, neutral tones, think about things that would go with those. If you want to wear mostly mauve tones, think about what would go with that. So you're not bringing a lot of different, you know, eyeshadows or things that aren't really going to go together. So I'm going to get back to packing. Hopefully this was a little bit helpful on how to pack your makeup bag for a vacation, and I will see you soon. Bye.